Oh, hi, Pickles. How are you feeling? Let's take a look at your eyes, eh? Let me take a look at your eyes. Oh, you're not looking too good. Okay, we got medicine for you. Hopefully they'll feel better in a few days. Okay.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Tools were used recently. Dettlaff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Oh, here we go.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Dettlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
Don't
With
bump
wine.
my hand, Pickles, but you
Not
can
much
stay
to
here
go on
otherwise.
either, especially not in Beauclair.
Eh?
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Poor kitty, he's got an eye infection and it was just in the one eye, but it looks like it's spread to the other. So we got him on some medicine, but...
Let's sum up what we know. Seems
I don't know
Dettlaff's
even know how he
being
got it.
blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Dettlaff's innocence, clearly.
I'm gonna say yes.
Actually, it is. Dettlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Dettlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Dettlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Pickles.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
There you go.
Fine.
Huh?
Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Dettlaff and I both.
Okay, so we're gonna go report to the Duchess.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
I like.
My strength's gone.
There we go. That cut some time. I don't know if I can.
Toss us a coin.
Okay, where's Roach? Let's go, Roach. Oh, wait. Cool. even faster. Alright, Mux.
Your Grace.
Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in.
They're not even
I'll take
listening
my
to
best.
what I have to
40
say.
hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Free the chick.
I'll
No
find the
shit.
blackmailer, free the vampire's
You think
lover.
I'm gonna do?
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
It's gonna be one of those guys that can, like,
Wine
tell everything about
Here there is no
wine.
such
Yeah.
thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes.
Did he just
West
lick the
Bank of
paper?
Saint Latour. That's rather obvious.
I'm gonna say he
Aged in
licked the
barrels of
paper.
Eau Claire oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Saint Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
You mean we?
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will
I have a
travel
bad feeling
incognito.
about this.
We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Let's go.
ready to go.
I have a bad feeling this is not gonna end
Give me a
well.
moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Hey, look, a deer.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sword
Where'd it go?
before?
I have.
Oh, there it is.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Oh!
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
I need beast oil. It's like the only one I don't have.
Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us!
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Back, you beast! Be gone! Save us!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
That's it, Roach. Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Alright.
Hey there.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
This is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of
Oh,
course.
they could stretch.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Okay, so how to transport
Who
it?
hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not
I
have.
mean, or
Which means
somebody
one of
who
two
should
things.
have is the one that did it.
You lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
I mean, this isn't being very incognito for her.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has
Come on,
to me.
lady.
His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Okay. Can I, like, go do my own thing now, lady? You were so fucking slow.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
$12.69. Oh, Everloose though.
Everloose. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Can't see shit. I'm bringing my torch. See, I didn't even see that there was 1270.
Sanreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Doo-doo. Nothing there. $12.69.
Sanreal.
Sorry, $12.68.
1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
$12.69.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. Full.
Full?
Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sanreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Oh god, we're gonna get drunk. Ah, out of my way! You want me to do this, and then you stand in my way. Oh my god, lady.
barrel taps. Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
Okay, she's gonna do all the tasting.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
I only picked up one tap. How am I tapping all of them? Oh.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident.
Is it actually shit water,
Master
or is
Fabrizio.
it just that
See what you have
bad?
to say about it.
That's what I want to know. Like, did the Duchess just drink shit? Literal shit?
Master Fabrizio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
I mean...
Really thought nobody'd find out.
Like...
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Or we could murder him if he doesn't tell us.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name?
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintran aristocrat at court.
How'd you deliver it?
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our
I don't even know why
ways.
I'm so tired. I actually
That's it?
slept pretty well.
Not the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say...
I think once I start exercising on
a
Sunday,
messenger arrived. He
my
said
energy
they
will
wished to buy
boost.
another barrel, and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What
for
now,
selling
Richard?
wine.
We set a trap. Need to
Like,
catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once,
I get that,
agree.
like,
We will do as you say.
this
Let me
caused
know when you
a
are ready.
murderer, like a serial killer, to come out, but he didn't know that. All he did was like sell some wine to make some money.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine.
Oh boy.
When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Do I actually have to drive the cart? That'd be kind of fun. Nope. Oh.
Relax. Now we wait.
That one guy reminds me of Salamandra. Like the masks.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Oh, do I get to set everybody on fire? Or dancing?
Well, Richard.
Whoa, look at them all on fire! Where's the last guy?
Think you can do whatever you please?
Fire is so freaking OP.
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Such
Which-
lovely fire dancing. I know.
I was wrong about you.
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
I mean, he should be charred to a crisp.
Captain, do
There
the
was
honors.
so much fire.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Oh boy.
Once again, who sent you?
Your nun's lover. They call him...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He needn't. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful.
Doesn't Geralt just go up with
The
Axie?
Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, I think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit. He is all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let it!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
That arrow looks like it's probably not in a good place.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Oughta be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Oh boy.
Let's go to town.
Oh! I got more points!
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the
Penguin.
wine to the blackmailers.
Oh, the kitties are coming to
As
say
I
hi
see
today.
it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they...
Hi.
Someone's coming.
Shh, somebody's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
I mean, They thought I killed a
Used to
king
it.
once.
Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified
Wanna
it,
go on this
then
side?
learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all.
Where are you
A
going?
man had paid him to sign the lease. A man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer. I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Fairy.
The same.
She's purring
We
so
went to her
loud I
home
can hear it through my...
immediately.
Even
Cecilia
with my
wasn't there,
headphones.
But we questioned her servants.
Hi.
A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club. An affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude
Penguin's not camera shy.
mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites.
Hi.
Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited.
I
All
see ya.
arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
I can't see the
Gotta
keyboard.
nab the Cintrian. Seems
You're
we
okay.
have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men
Hi.
about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
You ready
Where's
to
the
go?
event gonna be held?
The Mandragora
There you go.
always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire.
I'm now like
Then meet me
furry.
in Oatville in Mountebank Alley.
I need to like give her a good comb. It's getting warmer, so she's like shedding like mad. She sheds more than everybody else, including Comet.
Just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
Anything else in here to?
I should double the patrols, just in case. Audacious,
Should we put on nice clothes?
but we'll get him.
Let's see what there is.
Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his head? It's him! Get him!
Oh no! I killed a puppy!
Magic!
You will die for making me kill a puppy. Okay, I won't use fire because I don't want to kill chicken. Die!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Yep. I'm going to...
Pardon me.
That was an odd noise. Just saying. Where the fuck am I going?
Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
For the witches of Jellicoe Bellow! It's our seductress dear.
I mean, how can they put a price on my head when even the Duchess is like, fuck no. This guy is good.
Ooh.
I think the dog was okay. It was just like one of those easily frightened goats. Okay. I'm okay with this.
Sacre bleu. It's a crime. You're from the north. That's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
All jests aside, let me see what you got in your wardrobe.
I'm more than willing, sir.
Okay, so I already have a wolf mask, so that's cool. Sure.
Thanks. I think that's all I need for now.
Ever your servant, sir.
And a mask. My wolf mask. What the fuck is a door? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is.
Nice tune.
Huh? Can you hear my music?
Keep calm! Start
Reginald Aubrey has returned! Not to be missed! Buy your tickets now!
Damn it! Watch where you step, fool.
Shush.
A witcher?
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
I liked my bat mask better.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
I mean, I have still set people on fire.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaviri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Okay.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Toss a paintball or two. Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Quite the noble color.
Splendid! The sky over Toussaint is the storm.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Blue. Oh, yellow.
Yellow? Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
I want an orange one.
Tired of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array. Scarlet crimson oxblood. Icy lips, full sensory heart mix. Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Splat!
Lush and verdant as a
More splats!
to vines and to wine.
And blue.
I got it! It's the Soretor!
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
I'm not gonna drink.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
What else can I do? Can I like buy any new paintings for my...
He's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Your course, as you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the
I want to see if there's any like paintings that I can do. That I can buy for my house.
If they can't agree,
Ah, how beautiful. The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat high.
The
Fine.
lanterns.
Let's give it a
They say
try.
releasing them brings good luck. Never suspected you believed in such things.
Anything else to do? I don't think so.
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
The besotted Witcher. Night thick as mud envelops a dense wood. A full moon hangs in the sky above the trees. Note, scenography must include a representation of the full moon. Wolves howl plaintively in the distance. A Witcher walks through the woods in careful, measured strides. He wields a silver blade in his hands. Gods damn all, the moon is at its fullest. Long have I awaited this night. 3 weeks have I spent in that foul pit, all to catch a lone werewolf. At least the miller's daughter helped me while away the time, oh god. In fact, I leave only with a certain sense of regret. Perchance I should take her with me. We hear the snap of breaking behind the Witcher. He turns around swiftly, his guard raised. He spies the werewolf. I've got you now, beast. I've got you, no, beast? Arrgh! The werewolf removes its mask. The Witcher can see it's the miller's daughter. He is astonished, does not know what to do. Well, what now? Will you kill me? Or perhaps you'll take me with you. Oh god. That was...
Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but...
It's an outrage. Cecilia, we are busy. We wish to be alone. Please, leave. We are
Okay.
busy.
Do you seek someone?
Yes!
Cecilia.
Are you sure it's an original?
My...
Please leave. This is a private. Leave us be.
My deepest regards.
Not here? Did I miss something over here? Oh wait, I missed this. Here we go. Gotta love modern art.
Do not disturb! Shoo, shoo!
It's the right flower.
Of course it is! A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still! You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian Noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Centrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
Well then. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we will go and find this dude. So give me a minute, guys.